Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Sims 4 YouTube video. Today we're going to be checking out a new mod by Nikki Clem. This is the Education Maintenance Allowance mod, and it basically pays your teens to go to school. And I thought this was a pretty good idea because I know a lot of you guys like to do a bunch of different gameplay storylines with your Sims. And if you wanted your Sims to kind of have maybe a runaway storyline, or maybe they're just living by themselves and your Sims can't make that much money as teens because they're still in school and they're, might be working part-time jobs, this mod might be the perfect thing for you and your Sims to be able to make a little bit of extra money while your Sims are in high school. So let's get into today's mod review. All right, so we are in game. I did want to point out that you do need XML injector because there is a actual app. So I will put in the description both of the download files that you need to make this mod work. You need the phone app download, and then you need the actual mod. But for those of you who are interested in downloading the house, I'll pull up the gallery so that you can download this lot. So here is the house, and this is who it is by, and I guess the plus is that it does come with a toilet, so that's a plus. But in order to get started, we're gonna go to our phone and click on the app and go to Education Allowance. It'll pull this window up, and I want to go over the information because you can get declined on this program, but if you meet the requirements, then you won't. So we're just going to go over those real quickly if she can pull it up. So right now it says that it is provided to eligible high school students who are actively pursuing their education. Full-time education, you must be enrolled in a full-time educational program, which my sim is. Our household income should be under $23,772. We must be maintaining high standards in the following areas of such as attendance, which is an important one to cover because when you get to the actual high school, you'll need to click on a notebook, which we'll go into once we go through the actual process to actually register your sim as in they attended school that day. And if you don't, then you will fail and potentially get booted off of the program. So it's very important that you actually attend at school at least 4 days per week. Your behavior must exhibit appropriate behavior to positive learning. Your grades are expected to be over a C or above in your courses, and you must also complete your homework at least 4 days per week. Additionally, we will also have to update our attendance, homework, and performance and behavior every Friday between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. through the actual app, which we'll get to when we get to that point. But if you fail to meet these requirements, you will basically get a discontinuation in the allowance. So very important to make sure that your Sims are doing all this stuff. So it is pretty realistic, I would say, in the sense of, actually maintaining it, with your grades and everything to be able to get that allowance. But once we've done that, we can go ahead and get back and actually apply for the education allowance. Now, this will take a day and a half for your Sims, but once they go through the initial thing right here, it says you have a message in your education allowance inbox. Be sure to read it, and basically this one just kind of says that your application was received and that they are working on reviewing it. Right here it says, Dear Bianca Summer, thank you for submitting your education allowance form. We acknowledge receipt of your application and assure you that it is under review. Should we require any additional information from you, we will be in touch promptly. Kind regards. So you should receive this window. Once you do that, you click OK, and now it's kind of a waiting game as to if my sim will get accepted or not. I think she will get accepted. Once we get the actual, application finished, we'll go over to the high school so I can show you how to set up that attendance book so you can have it for your high school, because you will need to put that in your high school in order to have your Sims be able to sign the paper that they were there. All right, so it's now the morning. She's in the shower, but we did get this message from the education allowance saying that we have another new message in our inbox. So I'm gonna go ahead and have her check that really quickly, and we'll just go back to the inbox and look at this that now says it's under review, which is a good sign because that means things are moving, and hopefully within the next couple of hours we'll get a answer. But it says it is currently under review and they will be in touch with us. So that is about it. but I wanted to do it on the weekends because you need to, in order to get your first payment, you need to complete a full week of school. And because if I had done it on like a Sunday when the game starts, I don't know if it would have like counted for the week. So because it takes a day and a half, you could probably do it on a Sunday, and by the time your teen starts their high school career, you can already be, making that, first week payment, if that makes sense. But yeah, just a little longer, and then we'll actually get into the, school part of it. All right, so she got her message back, and I'm pretty sure this one will tell us if she got in or not. So again, like we did the last 2 times, go back to your inbox and click on the application decision, and this should tell us whether she got in or not. If she wants to go ahead and check that, please, Bianca, that would be very kind for you to check the application to see if we can get paid or not for going to high school. And it says we did get accepted. So now that our Sims got accepted, they'll need to do all the stuff that we talked about earlier in the video with her schooling, but that we should be able to get the first payment by the end of the first week of this schooling period. And we also need to sign your learner agreement and completed your first week of school. So we should probably go and do that. So now we'll wait for the high school, to have her go to school. So you will need to go to school with your Sims. I did forget to mention that this does require high school years, but until then, I will see you when it turns Monday in The Sims. All right, so it is the morning, our first day of school. So my first thing is to show you how to get all the books set up for the mods so that your Sims can sign in the attendance book and make sure that they're getting their attendance dealt with for the day. And there's also like a homework file that you'll need to put in the high school so that your Sims can turn in their homework. But we have about 2 hours until then. So, all right, so it is technically like school time, yes. So we're gonna go ahead and join Bianca on her first day of high school. All right, so now that we're at the high school, we do need to set it up. And yes, we can't build on an active lot, but fear not, I have a couple cheats we can use. So go ahead and on your keyboard, do Control-Shift-C, and it should pull up this white bar right here. Now we want to type in testing cheats true. Go ahead and enter that code right there. And then we'll do bb.enable free build, and then that will grant us the build access to it. Now, don't click out of that white bar just yet, because we do need some more items from the build mode section of it. So go ahead and go to show all, and then go over to your content and click custom content. Now you'll only see one book right now, and we'll have to do another cheat code for that, but go ahead and put this homework folder down, and then it should go over here or wherever you want it to. I'm using the basic high school that we have because I'm not gonna lie, I did not feel like downloading new high school. But the next thing that we need to do is type in bb.show hidden objects. Once we have that in the white bar, we'll go ahead and enter it, and then this book should pull up, which is the Education Allowance attendance book that we can place down right here or wherever you want in the classroom. But I'll go ahead and leave it there, and then you can go ahead and click out of that white bar, go back into live mode, and we need our sim to sign the register form so that she can get counted as being in school today, because, well, she's here, and we are here bright and early. So our attendance has been marked, which is a great thing, and I believe she did her homework, so we can go ahead and hand in the homework as well. Oh, never mind. We didn't. Well, hold up. Hold up. No, we did. We did complete the homework. There we go. So we got our homework done, and that is all settled. But I honestly think these books are quite, cute for just every, high school, because they do take attendance. But we have our morning free time, but I think what I'm just going to do is play through the high school, because that's what you technically would do even, in this mod. With this mod, if you had it, it's just, play your gameplay how you would. But we probably won't do an entire gameplay video with the high school. That would be too much. But anyways, we'll go ahead and have her do her high school stuff for today, and then we'll get through the next week, and then we'll check back in when it comes time to submit all the documents on Friday. All right, so now it is day 2. As you can see, it's Tuesday, so we're gonna go ahead and again put in our booklet. Where'd our books go? All right, well, we got our books back. I did save the game, so hopefully that will help save the books. I don't know why they disappeared, but our attendance has been marked again. Go ahead and click OK, and then I'll go ahead and have her hand in her homework as well, and her homework has been turned in. I will say I do love the idea of the mod. I kind of don't like the fact that you have to go to school with them every day, but I will say it kind of makes sense though if you're doing just gameplay with a teen sim, because then you would just be doing their gameplay. All right, we are here for day 3 of the check-in. Hopefully my books did not stay. My books did not stay. I don't know why they keep on disappearing. All right, I switched it to a desk. I don't know if that will help, but we're gonna go have her sign in again for day 3. She should be coming up somewhere. Yeah, she's right here. So she'll go ahead and sign her name in as per usual. We've gotten used to this by now. She's been marked, and then for her homework, she already did her homework, so this should already be done and completed. There we go. And then she can continue on with her high school, career. Okay, so this is now day 4. This is technically the last day that you would need to sign in, and my books keep on disappearing. That would drive me insane. I don't know why they keep on disappearing, but if you had to do that every single day, I don't know what I would do. Like, I have saved this game in build mode and out of build mode, and it's just not working. I don't know why they keep on disappearing. Like, for that reason, I would probably not play with the mod because the books keep on disappearing. Not that the mod's not great, I just don't know why they keep on disappearing from the high school. I'm doing everything right. I'm not doing anything wrong. I am at a loss for words right now. I've never had that happen to me, especially with a debug item. Normally they're not that bad. I don't know why they're disappearing on me. All right, it's now the last day of the first week of her being in school. I'm gonna go ahead and join her again. I know it only said 4 days to have them attend and 4 days for homework, but it's her first week. I just want to make sure she did this right. And those books better be on those desks. They're not. What is going on? This is actually driving me insane. It's like you have to do this every time. That is actually making me really upset as to why the books keep on disappearing, because that would drive me insane if I was playing this every day and having to do those codes every time I get into the high school. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but if it happens to you guys, let me know. And if someone finds a solution for it, let me know that too. But anyways, we got it marked. It's just the books. Like, the mod itself is working fine. I'm having no issues with the mod itself. That is working just fine. It's the books that are out to get me today. So Bianca aced her exams, which is great. And then now we have prom, but I don't know if she's gonna do that. But since we're at school, or actually I'm gonna send her home. I don't trust this high school. They keep on getting rid of my books. We're just gonna have her go home where I know she'll be fine. Okay, so now that she's home, I'm gonna have her go back to the EMA app, and this is where we can go ahead and submit all of this stuff now. It is done Friday to 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. So if you don't get it in by that time, which is more than enough time, then I'm not sure exactly what will happen to you, but it's not good. So we're gonna go ahead and submit our weekly attendance. I want to wait until we do the others because I'm not sure what's about to pop up or if there will be a pop-up window. Here it is. Okay, so it's in their system, and so we'll go to the others and submit the homework, have her do that. It'll probably come up with the same window. Okay, that's in their system. And then we'll go back and do the performance. I guess she likes to write. Yes, she can like to write. And that has all been entered into the system. So now what I believe is just we wait now for Sunday to roll around. All right, it's now Sunday. This is the day where we should get paid. Now, I don't know what time your sim gets paid. I don't even know if we need to go into our actual app to see. I don't think there's anything in here. So I guess we just wait to see when we get paid. I don't know how much it is either. So this is all new for us. Okay, so it says each Sunday we'll receive an unread message notification on the top right. It will say to head to the app to see payment details, and then we should receive our payment on Tuesday. So I get, again, this is just a waiting game until we get something to pop up here, and I have not received anything so far. So okay, thank goodness. I was getting a little worried for a minute because it was almost the end of Sunday, but it says we have a message in our inbox. Like, my heart dropped thinking that we did not get anything, and I was like, we did all that work for nothing. Okay, we finally got our payment details. I don't even know, did we get it? Did we not get it? Okay, thank goodness. So it says that we did make the payment, so our payment has been awarded, and it will be credited to your household funds within 2 to 3 days. Keep up the work. All right. So I will say it is kind of annoying that you don't get paid on Sunday. I thought you did, but no, I guess it'll be in the next 2 to 3 days. So it is a bit of a longer process. It's a long process to get paid on here. Like, I'm a bit shocked at how long this is going on, but I'm wondering how much. We better get paid a pretty penny. All right, so it is now Tuesday. I did send her to school yesterday and we did the whole attendance thing update. Books did not show up on that day either, but I'm going to send her alone today because you don't have to check in 5 days a week. So I figured I'd give myself the break. She can go off and do her own thing, and we'll wait to get that message from EMA if it does come in today about whether or not we're getting paid or not. All right, so my son is back from school. I haven't gotten a message yet about payment or anything like that, so I believe it'll probably be like later in the day, like later in the evening like it was on Sunday, so I guess we'll just wait and see what happens with the whole payment stuff. Okay, well, we just got $80, and I don't know if that's from the EMA. I would assume it is because it's around the same time that we got that message, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little disappointed. $80, $80. That's all. I thought it was maybe going to be in the hundreds. I don't even know if that is it. I would assume that is it if it came in at that time. It just seemed like we'd probably get a little bit more. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought there would be a little bit more than $80 because to me, I don't want to sound rude, but that just doesn't seem like enough for me to do all that work. And it's not a lot, but the books really made it worth more than $80, more than 80 simoleons. I think that was it. I think that was all of the money. So I guess we can end it here because she already got her money. And to be honest with you guys, I don't want to go through all of the book issues again. If the books would have stayed, then yeah, I would try again. But they were disappearing left and right from me, and I just can't do that. I can't. Anyways, we're going to end it here. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you all enjoyed this mod review. I will say I love the idea of this mod. I think it is a game changer for The Sims. There's a lot of us, even me included, that just play with teens on their own for the storyline. I will say that I wish it was a little bit more money. I know that I'm not asking for thousands of simoleons for my teens, but I was thinking maybe like 500 simoleons a week, just because if your Sims are living alone and juggling like a part-time job with school, it would help out with the bills depending on, you know, where they live and stuff. 80 simoleons just seems like a little bit to me. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot for my sim. So that's my only like con about it, but the pros about it, I really like the idea of it. I think it's an amazing idea for The Sims. Now, this mod just did come out publicly on June 11th, so I do want to point that out, that there is still probably a lot of updates to be included, and maybe they'll rework the payment system for it. But I do like the idea of having to prove to the education maintenance allowance, you know, portal thing that you are actually doing your work and getting the money for it, and not just kind of like going by and getting paid for it. I like the fact that you do have to show that your Sims are actually, you know, doing their work, doing, you know, showing up to school and just being present in the class. That I do like, because education is very important. So with that, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and comment down below. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But with that, I will see you all on Wednesday.